Okay, and it has the picture viewer. You can associate the picture with each of the waypoints. The screen resolution is 480 x 272, and this is a 5-inch screen. It has a Where Am I button. If you click on it, it will tell you the nearest police station and hospital, and also your the gas station, and also the GPS location. Routes will give you can set your routes, but you can only set routes in one direction. So for example, if you travel from home to work, that will be one route, but from work to home, that will be another route. So you cannot reverse travel the route. It has the My Data. You can set the home location, delete favorites, delete different locations, those kind of things. You have the work clock, so you can set the time. You can see the time for different countries. If you are travel abroad, that will be useful. You have a calculator, just like this, nothing special. You have a unit converter, and you also have a language guide, but this one you have to buy extra. So it has a demo mode, the trial version, and it says my trial version has expired. And in settings, it has a system setting, navigation setting, and display setting. In display setting, if you set this on, you can do a screenshot for the screen. Color mode means it will turn use the daytime color or the nighttime color, and you will change color according to the time of day. The brightness is pretty self-explanatory, and the navigation, it has a faster time, shorter distance, less fuel, or off-road, but it does not have like other Magellan GPS. It has those say always travel on highway. It doesn't have those kind of options, and it seems that the route finding is not particularly intelligent. But it's not as buggy as the Magellan GPS is. And it also in the map screen, you can choose 3D view or 2D view, and you can even change your like the map detail here. Yes, most, normal, and list. It doesn't really matter which one I use. As you can see, it only displays if you say list, it will just hide all the side street name. Even you choose most, it does not display the street name. So this function is not particularly useful. And the trip log, you can have if you set it on, it will actually leave a trail, a breadcrumb. You cannot see it directly in here, but usually it leaves like a blue color trail, as you can see from there. It's the route you have just traveled. And you can change the vehicle icons. You can download this from Garmin, so they have some pretty funky icons in there. So you can use this is the Black Pearl. So I can say choose the Black Pearl, and I just hold it for 3 seconds. You go back to the main menu, and as you can see, my car has turned into the Black Pearl. Let us look at the other function in here, the tools. In settings, they also have the security. This is like, so it has the Garmin logs. If you set it to on, then the GPS can only be turned on when, say, when you are at home. It will only be turned on at home. And if it's not at home, you have to enter a password in order to turn on the GPS, so that if other people steal your GPS, they cannot use it. But I think in the map view, it has the map data layout. So if you right now it's standard. If you choose it to more data, and then you hold this for 3 seconds, go back to the main menu. When you view the map, you can see there are 4 fields in here. But this gives you much more information than the 2 fields in here. But it kind of like taking away too many real estate from the screen, and only 3 of the fields is useful at the time. So they don't really have a free field options. They only have either 2 or 4. So this is not very good. Also, Garmin has when you are traveling on a highway, it has lane assistant. So you will display the picture on the screen showing you that which lane you should take on the next exit. The other thing I'm going to talk about is the traffic information. The traffic information is not very useful in here, mainly because we don't have too much traffic jams in here, and also the traffic coverage is not very good in here. Let me and if you want to turn on the traffic feature, you have to use the cable, the car cable that came with the GPS. Since I don't have it now, so actually I can't really show that feature. But what it does is like when you are on the map, it will actually shows you that it will have a button here, and you will say display the traffic maps. And when you turn on the traffic map, the whole map screen will turn gray, and you will just show you when there's traffic jams. It will just display some icons in here, or if there's a road construction, you will show something in here. And when you travel to somewhere, you will detour accordingly. But for the last few weeks, I have never seen it working here. But I haven't seen any traffic jams on the way I travel, so can't say it doesn't work or it works. So I think that's about it. And to change the volume, you have to go to the main menu, and then you can change the volume here. The where to functions. So you will so this is the where to screen. You will you can choose the point of interest. So it will shows you the like you will have this kind of category here: bank, ATM, parking, entertainment, recreation, attraction, hospitals, community, auto service. And if you don't know what category you're looking for, you can just spell the name. So I can choose Best Buy. Keyboard language. I just press something else. BUS, BUY. Okay, and then you get done. And then you will display the location as it finds it. It will sort it according to the distance. So the closest one, you will show it in here as the first line, and then the further away, they will show it later, like on the next screen. If you choose food, you can choose different kind of food, say Asian food, and you will display the restaurant that's close to your current location. One interesting thing is it has a near button, so you can say where near where am I now, or say near where a different city or my destination. So if you are traveling to say Seattle, you can say a fine restaurant near Seattle, or you can say a recent destination or a favorite destination. You can even should say it's according near my current route. So when you are traveling, say along a highway to a particular destination, you can find a restaurant near the highway. So this is the where to screen. you have the options of entering the address, or you can say you set the home location. You can just click one button and then you will go home directly. And you also have the point of interest. You have the recent find, that's the location, whether it's a point of interest or the address you have entered. You will record it's like a history of the recent places that you have visited. The favorite places, that when you click on the green save button, you will go into this menu. You can specify the intersection, so if you know the name of two streets, you can enter here. That means you can enter the POI through your computer. You use the Basecamp Garmin, not the Garmin Basecamp actually. There's a POI import program you can download from Garmin for free. You will import some GPX file, and then you can export it directly in here. And then this will be the same as the POI that as you have find in the other locations.
Take exit 27 on right to First Avenue, then turn left.
You can also specify the cities, or if you have a route, after you set the route before, you can set which route you are going to take. You can also specify the location by browsing the map.
Turn left on East First Avenue.
The map browsing is pretty smooth, I would say. It moves pretty quickly. The only problem I would say is that it does not display all the street name. This is better than when you are doing the navigation, because it actually displays a little bit more street than the navigation screen. But if you have some have some neighborhood that has a very tiny street, sometimes it does not display the names of those streets. So maybe, for example, in here, it does not look like it will display the name of those streets there. So anyway, but if you click on a location, you will just pop up a balloon, and it will actually tell you the location and also the postal code in here. So yes, that is a good feature. You can of course specify the coordinate, but you can have different format and such and such. And that's it. Thank you for looking at this review.